Hi, in this video I'm going to go over some tips for reaching out to other Bryan University departments to help out with students who you're struggling with in terms of getting in touch with them or if they're struggling with particular aspects of getting their work completed. So we have a few example students here. The first one on my list is Brian Smith, and let's say that we've heard back from Brian and Brian seems to be working on his assignments, but he thinks that he submitted his assignments and they're not getting turned in. Or he's having any other problem with Learn Brian. So what could you do in this situation? This might be a good time to bring in student academic assistants so that someone could actually sit down with Brian and help him get these submitted all the way in. A tutor could work with him on figuring out how to do the things on Learn Brian he's struggling with. So if this is what I'm going to do, if I'm going to reach out to student academic assistants, I can go over to At Risk and Plan, and I've got Yes entered here. So I'm going to add a comment and put at, and then send this to saa@bryonuniversity.edu. And I'm going to say what it is that that student needs. Something to know, if you pull in an academic assistant, it would be a good idea to also send a text message to that student letting them know that we'll be reaching out to them. Otherwise, they'll hear from us perhaps not even having known that the department exists, and we have a much lower response rate. So once I've added my comment, then I will hit the comment button and wait to hear back from student academic assistants. With our second student here, we'd also want to have an at-risk plan because some things are still missing. But let's say we hear back from the student and the student is having problems getting his computer to work at all. Let's say that all of a sudden he can't keep his internet connected, or there's some other issue with the computer itself, not with understanding Learn Brian. In this case, we would want to pull in the IT department to reach out to that student. So in my at-risk plan, I'm going to add another comment, only this time it's going to be going to Lane. And if I start keying in the number, the email address, I'll see his name pop up here and I can just click on it and then type in the message that I have for IT, letting them know what it is this student is struggling with. Keep in mind that you don't really need to provide beyond just the information about what the student is struggling with, any information, because whatever department is going to be reaching out to that student can just scroll left, and we'll be able to see that student's phone number, email address, and all of the information that they need to reach out. So to pull in IT, I'll reach out to Lane. To pull in academic assistance, then I'll reach out to saa@bryonuniversity.edu and also let the student know. And then what if we are just not having any luck with getting in touch with a student? We're still struggling to hear back from them at all. We don't know why nothing is getting submitted. This might be a good time to reach out to SAO. So we can reach directly to the coach for that student, and we can find out who the coach is just by scrolling to the left and looking in the coach column. So if Adrian is going to be the coach for this student, then I can direct my comment to her. I'm going to put yes for there being an at-risk plan. Then I'm going to open up a comment, add Adrian, and let her know what kind of intervention we would like, and then add that comment. So this will, at the end of each of your week, give a record of how you have reached out to that student, and also let us know when you've pulled in other departments to try and help out with getting in touch with that student. I hope this video series has been helpful, and if you have any other questions about working with the spreadsheet, please reach out to either Kurt Hayes or any member of the CTL team. Any of us should be able to help you with working on this spreadsheet and understanding expectations as far as the spreadsheet goes.